I think I was about 8 when I told my dad, you know, I'd like to be a fairy.
Oh, alright then. Imagine your kid telling you that. I just imagine. Right boys, Breezecam back here with another video. Make sure you subscribe to join the Low Gang to be the biggest army on YouTube. Hang on. Wrong channel. Seriously guys, welcome back to the channel. The channel's actually been doing really well recently. I've actually been getting a lot of support and a lot of likes, so thank you guys for that. But I think I found a TV series which tops every other TV series that's ever existed. And it's called Totally Obsessed. Oh no. Now according to a description on IMDb, the program searches for individuals with unique collections, fetishes, and obsessions. Oh, this is right up my alley. Now I don't know if this is real or not, but I really don't hope it's real. Some of the people on there, they just need help. Like, mate, you belong in a mental asylum. I'm just telling you that right now. Now I do just want to say that if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, then please do, because it really does help me out, and let's get on with the video. Now this first one we're going to be taking a look at is Totally Obsessed Peter Pan.
This next story takes us to Tampa, Florida by way of Never Never Land. Randy Costan is a 50-year-old man who likes to skip around in green leotards. He's totally obsessed with being Peter Pan.
Okay. Pretty normal thing to do. Seeing that he's 50 years old.
This is something I invented called the pixie dance. I think I was about 8 when I told my dad, you know, I'd like to be a fairy.
Oh, alright then. Imagine your kid telling you that. I just imagine. Oh, I can't stop laughing.
He probably wondered what kind of a child I was going to be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Look at me, I'm 50 years old and I'm still Peter Pan.
Whoa. I don't think there's any way to explain why a 50-year-old man would want to run around dressed like Peter Pan.
For the past 30 years, Randy Costan has been living his life as Peter Pan.
That's as good as it gets, 50 years old.
Yep, top of the league. There's multiple men in the world that are 50 years old, you know, dressed as Peter Pan, but he tops them all.
Being Peter Pan is part of my life. It's something I've incorporated into my life. It's the way I choose to live it.
And he chooses to live as Peter Pan in every way imaginable.
There was a vintage shop that had this green velvet dress.
To dress the part, Randy had to learn how to sew women's dresses into Peter Pan outfits. So far, he's handmade 15 outfits, which allows him to dress like his hero every day.
When I found out that he dresses like that all the time, I was like, wow, he takes this farther than I thought he did.
Often I spend so much time working on the tops that I don't realize that the girls are looking at my tights. Being Peter Pan, I can stay childlike despite whatever age I happen to be. I do everything I can to look young. I still have a haircut for a 4-year-old.
It doesn't stop at the clothes for Randy. He's even altered his physical appearance to look like Peter Pan.
I do fuss with my hair a lot, and I
Doesn't even look that good though, does it? He just looks like a twat, let's be honest.
do have my little beauty secrets about it, and so that's as far as I'm gonna go about my hair. It is what it is, and it grows out of my head.
Well done. Top clever science. A-star biology, yeah. Well done.
Breakfast of champions. And Peter Pan.
But Randy burns it off by spending over 15 hours a week practicing his Peter Pan moves.
15 hours? I'm just speechless. I'd have no idea what to say.
He takes that whole side of Peter Pan seriously.
There is an art to leaping. You have to be practical. You have to avoid areas where somebody will shoot you.
I mean, really, he can't fly, so that's about the most thing that he can possibly do.
Randy's not just Peter Pan at home, he's Peter Pan everywhere, even though that's caused him to lose a job and his 20-year marriage.
This guy said he's been Peter Pan his whole life, and he was married to someone for 20 years. How has he got a wife and a job? Like, who hires this guy? What does he work as?
Being Peter Pan means I can wear what I like, play whenever I like, and wherever I would like. Hello.
What is your name?
They call me Peter Pan.
Is Peter Pan a woman or a guy?
It's a boy, Peter.
Oh, okay.
There's a boy's name.
Okay, Peter. So what are you doing over here, Peter Pan?
I'm just skipping around Ybor City.
A lot of nice girls?
Yeah, a lot of
You
tinks.
meet a lot of girls in those tights?
It works.
I already picked up a girl today.
That means you don't have to worry about my competition.
Oh, yeah?
And just like the real Peter Pan, Randy is constantly on the lookout for his Tinkerbell.
Hello. Thank you. I'm not looking for all the girls in the world, just, you know, a date now and then.
I think the one piece of advice that I would give Randy is the tighter the pants, the better. It worked for Bon Jovi, it can work for him.
Let's just end that one there, before I get some serious dementia problems. Right, so I'm just editing the video, and I actually found Randy Constan's official website. And it looked pretty new, pretty modern. So it's not very good, is it? And it says, my visions, my dream, my life. Now, if you thought that one was bad, then just look at this next one. Totally obsessed with E.T.
So this is it. This is my E.T. room.
Nick has been obsessed with E.T. since his first encounter with the movie 22 years ago at the age of 3.
This is E.T. talking doll that my grandfather gave me. That one of the ones that I plan on being buried with, and he just said E.T. 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 How many times have I seen E.T.? How many fish are in the sea?
Nick decided to remodel his apartment after the E.T. Universal Studios tour and to give tours of his own.
There's usually a line to get in. I have a sign outside.
Now, I don't think many people will be queuing in. I thought there'd be a queue at all. I think, you know, if you get a knock on the door for this place, then you're a bit weird. So, yeah, just saying.
There's not always a 10-minute wait like the sign says, but there is a wait. So I was like, if Universal Studios has a chain, why don't I? So I picked up this.
I don't know. Maybe because Universal Studios is a multi-million, probably billion-dollar company a year. And, yeah, you're just a guy living in a flat. Let's be honest.
This one looks just like the one from E.T. Adventure, and it works perfect.
He was like obsessed with this chain. I was at hardware stores like explaining chains to him on the phone to get like the perfect chain.
And I just stand behind the chain and laugh at them because they can't get in because there's actually a wait.
Although he works an entry-level job, Nick spends a third of his yearly income to rent an apartment for his E.T. shrine.
You can feel it. It's almost like he's coming out of the poster. This is my hat from when I was a little kid. I used to wear it to school, and I still have the same size head. This is original rappers from 1982. Dude, where were you? Sorry. Oh, we gotta get going here.
But Nick's obsession doesn't stay behind closed doors. Every year he takes it outside and recreates the movie's iconic Halloween rescue scene for New York's Halloween parade.
Everyone put their hoods up. If you want to do the E.T. parade with me, you have to have a BMX, of course.
Every moment of the ride must be perfect, down to the last detail. So Nick makes his riders practice until they get it exactly right.
You're riding around with the E.T. soundtrack and just with the red hood up and with the E.T. in the front, and just gave me chills. It'd be awesome if we actually picked up and flew away on the street.
That was pretty bad, wasn't it? Now I'm going to be wrapping this video up here because I can't be bothered to any longer. Now, as I said earlier, thanks for the support on the recent videos. It really does mean a lot, and if you could subscribe, then I'll, I don't know, pat myself on the back. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.